second half has arrived, and tonight in Toronto, a matchup of the reigning pennant winners and an upstart nobody saw coming as the Toronto Blue Jays host the Chicago White Sox. Two Japanese sluggers have helped carry their respective clubs. Kazuma Okamoto has been one of the few bright spots for a Blue Jays team sitting on the outside of the postseason picture looking in. While on the south side, Munetaka Murakami has been a huge spark plug for a White Sox team that has shocked the baseball world, sitting in a tie for first place in the AL Central as the second half gets underway. Now they'll face Spencer Miles. What a story he's been. Fourth start, 27th appearance.
Spencer Miles right now is really tough on the right-handed side, so this is going to be a good matchup for Murakami and the left-handed hitters for the Chicago White Sox.
Here is Murakami. Payoff pitch. Lays off, but Alejandro Kirk wants the challenge. And we'll see if Kirk can flip this to a strikeout. He does.
Quality breaking ball there from Miles. If he's going to have success off these lefties, he has to land that breaking ball. And he's done it two different ways. But right here to Murakami, you see a backdoor. Starts out a ball, and it just catches the end. Lower half of the strike zone and the outer half as well. Good challenge.
And now Miguel Vargas. And what a year for him. Homered in the All-Star game off former Dodger teammate Justin Robleski in the 8th inning. That provided the exclamation point for the American League. He's only the third White Sox player to hit a home run in an All-Star game. He joins Frank Thomas and Maglio Ordonez.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Runs the fastball up to 99 miles an hour to punch out Vargas and retire the side.
It's Colson Montgomery, the cleanup man, leading off the Sox second in a 0-0 tie.
As this soft line drive will drop in for a base hit for Colson Montgomery.
So the leadoff hitter has reached. Here's Benintendi, recently reached 10 years of Major League service. Swinging a ground ball, and it's into right. Montgomery's going to try for third. Here's the throw, cut off in the middle of the diamond. Colson goes first to third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, it's good to see what we just witnessed, and that is Colson off to the races digging for third base. We need this team to continue to do that. Take the extra 90 feet if they get a chance.
So they're in business for Kyle Teel.
Situational game to take advantage of early.
And this looper will get down into left field. Montgomery will score. Benintendi to third. Teel the second with an RBI double, and the White Sox have the lead.
You got 3 soft hit balls for results. I don't know if they're working on that, but it's working.
3 consecutive hits to open the inning. Here's a rookie, Braden Montgomery. There's a ground ball to the shortstop, and the throw's going to go to third. A run's going to score. They've got Teel caught and a run down, and they get him. So Ernie Clement, I thought, might throw to home plate, but he had a more sure out of Teel. So that'll be an RBI fielder's choice for Braden on a very interesting and strange play. Montgomery just stole second base.
I love this aggressiveness that the White Sox are showing right now.
First career steal for Braden.
Get the bag.
This White Sox team creating havoc. Montgomery running in front of that ground ball will get to third as Tristan Peters grounds out.
Some of that young energy we were talking about heading into today.
Chase Meidroth here. Bouncing ball up the middle, base hit! And the White Sox extend the lead. An RBI single for Meidroth. And it's 3-0 Chicago.
The young Chicago White Sox, big knock after big knock, putting pressure.
I think what we've witnessed in this inning really is illustrative of how dynamic this offense has been all season. But this team slugs and hits home runs, but it also can do what we've seen in this inning.
As this is drilled, right field, could be trouble. That ball is gone! Sam Antonacci makes it a 5-0 lead for Chicago. A towering homer to right.
Sam Antonacci turning and burning, and wow, what a swing. This young White Sox team seems like they're picking up right where they left off.
As Anthony Kay, the southpaw, toes the rubber for the White Sox. And Kirk will take his base.
And you want all these righties against Kay because coming into this game, righties this year had hit 283 against him with an 839 OPS. Lefties 185 with a 572 OPS. That's an all-star player or a player that might get sent down if their season numbers were like that.
And he gets Valenzuela to chase. Big strikeout for Kay, a former Blue Jay. 2 gone.
All of a sudden, Kay pulls the string on a perfectly executed changeup for the strikeout.
In the air out into left center field, and it'll be caught. Sliding catch by Sam Antonacci.
That was a great read by Antonacci to take away a little cheap hit.
Nice defense by the White Sox. Through 2 from Toronto.
Breaking ball caught Clement on the foot, and he'll go down to first. Second hit batter for Kay.
The Blue Jays will take that for sure, doing anything they can to start something here in the bottom of the third inning.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate, who's 0 for 1. Although we did maybe see the sparks of a hot streak before the All-Star break.
Guerrero lines one off the glove of Murakami and into right. Clement going first to third. Sharply hit. Single for Guerrero. And the Blue Jays are in business. Men at the corners and 1 out.
Or a walk for Okamoto, and the bases are loaded.
And you know who could use a big moment in the worst way is the man coming to the plate in George Springer. Getting a start in left field, his first appearance in the field since last September. Ground ball left side. Flip to second for 1. On to first, not in time, and a run scores. Clement comes home, and the Blue Jays are on the board.
1 out, bases empty. The pitch to Luis Urias is clubbed on a line, deep left field, and gone. Home run, Luis Urias, his second as a Blue Jay, and it's 5-2 in the bottom of the 4th.
Luis Urias was screaming as he was rounding second base. A meaningful home run for him, a good swing. That was a fastball right down the middle. He barreled it up. He got it out of here in a hurry.
Just got over that high wall. The Blue Jays have now scored each of the last 2 runs that have been plated in this game overall.
Mako's struggled over his last 3 outings. He's given up 7 earned runs in 4 total innings.
He's looking for a bounce-back outing, but that has been made harder by the hit and walk allowed now. He entered runner on first, nobody out. Now it's bases loaded, nobody out. And he doesn't have the left-on-left matchup. It's righty hitting Miguel Vargas standing in.
Vargas strikes out. Huge first out in the 5th. Colson Montgomery, a slugging shortstop for the White Sox.
Chance to really break it open. There's a swing and a line drive, base hit left center field. Mindroth scores. Antonacci right behind him. Murakami to third. He's going to be sent. And he will score from first base. That is a bases clearing double for Colson Montgomery, and it's 8-2.
More left on left crime. This time not a home run, but we'll take the bases clearing double.
Springer didn't get a great jump on that ball.
That's the deepest part of the stadium, too, so no reason for third base coach Justin Dersley to not send home Murakami there. Good all-around aggressive offensive baseball from Chicago White Sox. Springer in left, maybe he's not 100%. Gotta wonder if that's a knockout blow here in Toronto.
Well, the White Sox have just about blown the roof off this place with the way that they have gone about their business tonight. Anthony Kay gives way to the White Sox bullpen, and Trevor Richards makes his 25th appearance of the season.
2 retired. The batter is George Springer.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Going back Antonacci. He's out of room. It's gone. Home run George Springer. Second home run the Blue Jays have hit in as many innings, and they trail it 8-3.
George Springer, what a swing from him. He's slowly starting to get out of that early slump that he was in.
He'll slip on the jacket as the Blue Jays have scored in 3 innings in a row. The issue is 2 big innings from the White Sox still have them in front. 8-3 is the score. Been playing from behind all night. They'll try to get a little bit closer here with the bottom third of the order coming up against Richards. Valenzuela has spun around now. The switch hitter will bat left rather than from the right side, where he's 0 for 2 tonight with a couple of swinging strikeouts. Fastball ripped on a line, deep right field, hooking toward the corner, and out of here. Homers in 3 innings in a row for the Blue Jays, who continue to try and chip away. They trail it 8-4 on Brandon Valenzuela's 8th home run this season.
Valenzuela was able to drop the barrel and rip it out of here, got it out of here to hurry. And like you said, the Blue Jays are continuing to put together pretty good at-bats, and they're chipping away at this lead. It's now a 4-run lead for the White Sox.
4 runs on 3 homers for the Blue Jays.
Vargas, Montgomery, and Grichuk, 3, 4, and 5 for the White Sox.
It's a 2 on, nobody out. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Line drive on 1 hop, knocked down by Okamoto. He'll go to second and won't get it out there with Urias off the bag. A wide throw after he saved a run by knocking that ball down, but Okamoto couldn't hit the target, and the bases are loaded.
Braden Montgomery will step in from the left side.
And he smacks one to right field against the new pitcher, Braden Fisher. That'll get down into the corner, and it might clear the bases again. 3 runs will come home on a bases-clearing triple for Braden Montgomery. And the White Sox have blown it open in the 7th. Braden Montgomery with his first career big league triple. Fly ball to right field, sending Straw back. He'll make the catch. Montgomery will tag and head home to make it a dozen on the night for the Southsiders.
Big innings for the White Sox. Blue Jays have actually scored in more innings. They've scored in 4 separate innings in this game. The White Sox have scored in 3 different innings, but it was 5 in the 2nd, 3 in the 5th, 4 in the 7th. That helped Chicago to this 12-4 lead. And there are 2 outs. The Blue Jays down to their last chance.
Jonathan Clase, Blue Jays down to their final strike. That's strike 3, and the ball game is over. A 12-4 final, and a statement win to start the second half for Chicago.
Statement win is right. Chicago White Sox not slowing down one bit, coming out of the All-Star break, guns blazing, and looking strong here as we take on this second half of baseball.
Love that celebration. A double touch in the outfield. They are having fun, and they are winning while doing it.
Yes, they are.
What a story.